Greetings Bugles! I am bound to welcome thee to this video. Yard thyself for perilous adventures, because today I will speak about Thor by Straczynski and Gillen Omnibus. And that's enough of my attempt to speak with a Shakespearean English in this video. Also, before I start, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything and it means the world to us. And also, check out TikTok and Instagram. Okay, let's check it out. Thor by Straczynski and Gillen Omnibus. Cover price is 125 USD and it has 1144 pages. Omnibus colors both Straczynski and Gillen Thor runs, Siege event by Brian Michael Bendis, and Beta Ray Bill miniseries. Like we are used to, Marvel Comics released this book with the two variants of covers. I own this direct market cover with artwork by Oliver Coipel. We see here all main players and, like I used to call it, movie poster style design. What is interesting, we get a widespread connected art which goes through spine to back cover and it looks awesome. That isn't case of standard cover which have separate design for front, spine and back. Let's look closer to the standard cover, which is also work of Oliver Coipel. Here we see the Thor like he spin his Mjolnir and is surrounded by lightnings. It's pretty cool, but if I should be honest with you, I like the direct market cover a little bit better. In spine, except of continuation of widespread art, we have a Marvel Omnibus logo at the top, name of the title underneath that, and names of the artists at the bottom. In back cover, we have a female cast of this book, and what surely catch your eye is we see here female Loki. That's right, Loki is woman in this book. Except of this, we have here classically reveal citations, sum up of story, and list of creators and issues collected in Omnibus. Board of this book is pretty simple with a Thor art and name of the book in the front and lightning and the rest of the space. Spine have also pretty similar design as a spine of a dust jacket. When I open Omnibus, we have here opening page with cloudy skies and name of the title, and after that we have a classical table of contents / credit pages. No numbers of pages here like we are used to with Marvel Omnis, but we have here list of the chapters with the name of the creators, words on them. And after that we get a stories itself. First we get 2 issues of Straczynski's Fantastic Four run. Specifically issues 536 and 537, in which Thor's legendary hammer Mjolnir falls on the face of the earth. And this, except with government, will catch the attention of Dr. Doom, who recently returns from hell. And where Dr. Doom causes troubles, there are also Marvel's first superfamily to resolve these troubles. These 2 issues are actually some kind of prologue to the Straczynski's Thor's run. It takes places after Asgard's Ragnarok, superhero Civil War, and that of Captain America. And in these times, Asgard doesn't exist and all of Asgardians, including Thor, are dead. For several years actually. But suddenly, Hammer is back, and with it Thor's alter ego Donald Blake, and also Thor himself. So we can say this is sort of reboot or rebirth for Thor. As head of this project was commissioned J. Michael Straczynski, legendary screenwriter and comic book writer. Fans might know him as a creator of legendary sci-fi TV show Babylon 5, and comic book readers know him for many series, as more legendary is his take on Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. It was released in 2 omnis, but they are kind of out of print. But fortunately, Amazing Spider-Man by J. Michael Straczynski Omnibus Volume 2 will get a reprint in July this year. In his Thor run, we follow lonely Thor and his pursuit to restore Asgard and resurrect all Asgardian back to the life. He restored Asgard here on Earth, specifically on landscape of Oklahoma City Broxton, or a few feet above that. And step by step, he brings back to life other gods of Asgardian pantheon. Thor actually doesn't want to bring every last one of them, but he is strict to bring back also gods who would like better out of picture. And who is god of lies and mischief? Yes, Loki himself. Like I mentioned before, Loki is resurrected as a woman, and this is actually part of his long-term plan. I think nobody is actually surprised by it. but I don't gonna tell you any specifics so you can enjoy the story yourself. Straczynski part of this book is really slow burner drama, and it actually set up a stage for epic events in the second half of the book. This book is kind of reprint because in 2010 there was a release of Thor by J. Michael Straczynski Omnibus. That one have only something over 500 pages and collects only Straczynski part of run. And man, I am really glad I didn't own first release and have only this new one. Because even last issue of Straczynski run is called a giant size final issue, but it actually doesn't close anything. Okay, maybe a little something, but like I said before, it only set foundation for next events. Don't get me wrong, Straczynski part is fantastic, and I love every page from it. It is well-crafted storytelling, and I just love their good slow burn drama. But without Gillen's part of the story, we would only have a half of one epic story. So I am really glad that Marvel Comics finally released as it should be, as a complete epic story by two writers. So, second half of this book is a work of Kieron Gillen, which fans know for his many work at Star Wars comic books, especially his Dr. Aphra series, which was released in 2 omnis for now. He also wrote latest big Marvel event Judgment Day, which was released in its own omnibus this week. But let's get back to his Thor. After the kind of finale of Straczynski part, Gillen works with situation at hand. I don't go to any specifics, but I will tell you this. Thor is exiled from Asgard for now, and Asgardians under the rule of its new king are trying to find a place more suitable for Nordic gods than hot Oklahoma. I need to say I love how both writers work with Nordic mythos in this run, and every step of their story felt like great epic Viking saga. We witnessed royal machinations, big heroic battles, or love stories like from Shakespearean tragedy. And even when we follow these gods bigger than life, it all felt realistic, and we as readers are able to sympathize with these characters. That's how great writers Straczynski and Gillen are. Gillen also led us to blockbuster Marvel event Siege, which was written by one of the biggest names in Marvel Comics at the time, Brian Michael Bendis. In this event we witnessed big bold attack on Asgard led by Norman Osborn and his version, or Abomination, of Avengers. This is a 4-issue epic action event and I enjoy it so much. It actually isn't nothing which make your head hurts. It's just pure action fun and is a crucial part of this run. So I'm really happy Marvel Comics decided to include it in this book. After Siege event, there are Thor tie-ins to it. I am surprised they are mapped after main event. I understand this is the Marvel way of mapping event omnis. But usually in run omnis, they put tie-ins between chapters of main event, like they should be. But this book isn't the case. I don't understand why, because that way it would make so much more sense. After tie-in issues, we get an aftermath to Siege, and it would lead Thor to Mephisto's hell. And man, I like this part so much. This was dark and fantastic read, and it was a great way to end the whole run. This might be my favorite part from this book. It had it all. Fantastic dark story, perfect portion of mythology, great action, emotions, and fantastic art. After the last story from Thor series, we get a 4-issue from Beta Ray Bill, or BoJack Norseman.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Written by Gillan. One issue was Aftermath to Secret Invasion, and later was 3 issues miniseries where Bill is trying to hunt and starve Galactus to death. It was actually a pretty fun read with an interesting twist. It wasn't essential for this book and I could perfectly live without it, but it's nice Marvel included in Omnibus. After stories we get extras. Like we are used to, we have here massive portion of variant covers where you can spend a lot of time if you like to explore them. We also have here mini covers of every Thor issue released till, I think, issue 600. Except of that, with a classical portion of sketches, layout pages, and character designs. What I really like is we have included 2 interviews with writers, one with Straczynski, a second one with Gillen. I always like to read materials like this. And that's all. Thor by Straczynski and Gillen Omnibus is one epic ride full of twists, intrigues, action, and fantastic storytelling. This is a must-read and must-have for every Thor fan out there, and even is worth to upgrade from his first print. If Thor by Straczynski and Gillen Omnibus catch your attention, you can order your own copy in our eShop, comicsbugle.com. Accept the great catalog of collected, deluxe and absolute editions, epic collections and omnibuses, we guarantee you eco-friendly Hulkproof packaging, free shipping in whole EU, an option to pre-order your comic book now and pay for it later. You can also split full price to 4 separate payments because we know how expensive these books can be. So check it out, comicsbugle.com. You can find direct link below this video. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button so you don't miss out any further videos. In the comment section, let us know what other omnibuses and comic books and topics would you like to see in our videos. And see ya, Bugles!